Welcome back to Green Pro. Today we're going over the latest feature in the heat pump tool, which is the equipment list. You'll now find this on the left-hand side in the menu. If you click into this, then you'll see a large list of heat pump products that we've pre-populated for you, including a wide variety of manufacturers and model numbers. So as you can see, we've got Ideal, Daikin, Baxi, etc. So these will be available to select as you're going through your heat pump design calculations to pre-populate quite a lot of information that you would usually have to manually type in. So if we just go into one quickly, I'll show you what we mean. So we've populated it with basic details, with all of the MCS SDOP data, some information on the heating capacity, including flow temperatures at various ambient temperatures, some technical data, and also proposal content, which includes a stock image, a small description, a line of features and benefits, and any warranty information. So what that will do is it will pre-populate throughout the tools within the heat pump area of Toolkit anything that would normally you would be having to manually type in. What you can also do is if there are certain products that you use repeatedly and you don't tend to stray from that, then you can find the one that you'd like, and then you can click on this little star here. And what that will do is it will favorite it. So that means it will always show up at the top of the list whenever you're doing your heat pump design calculations. So if I just show you what that looks like in practice, if we go to a project and in the heat pump design calculations here, you go through to the details section. And as you can see, I've already pre-selected one of these. So if I go to this edit button here, that would usually be called a product selector. If it was blank, that button is called a product selector. So you go into here, and what it will do is it will default to your favorite items. If you haven't favorited any items, then you just click on this show all items and it will show everything that we've got. But I have favorited Airwell and Baxi. So I think I favorited one Baxi. So there I can select it from there. But if I wanted to show all items because I'm installing something new, then it will give me all of the manufacturers and all of the product numbers as well within that section. So once you've selected the one that you want, you can stop editing. What that will do is it will pull in all of the information that's sitting in the equipment list into the various relevant stages of the process. So that includes sound power level. It will pull through the sound power level from the manufacturer's data sheet. Obviously, it will automatically look like a fail because you haven't done any of the assessment positions or any barriers yet, but it will pull that through automatically. It will pull through all the MCS STOPs from the equipment list so that you don't have to find those and manually copy and paste them. And it will also pull in any other relevant information, certification number, and so on and so forth. And it will also pull through in the proposal. So I don't know if you've used a proposal yet, but if you haven't, check out our YouTube video on that. But what that does is in the system specification, it will give you the option to show heat pump image and details. If you make sure that you set that to yes, what it will do is it will take, when the heat pump proposal is generated, it will show you the image, features and benefits, and the description of the heat pump that was put in the equipment list. So hopefully saving everybody a lot of time that they might have been spending pre-populating all of that information. What you can also do, there are two different areas here. You can manually add a new item. So if for some reason your preferred heat pump is not listed, you can manually add it and click heat pump here. These solar panels, inverters and batteries are coming soon, so they're not actually available yet, but the heat pump one is. So you would have to fill in all of this information. Now it is a little bit labor intensive the first time you want to add one because you have to get a lot of information from a few different sources. So all of these things will need to be included. So you can spend the time and you can fill all of this in. If you wanted to do the heating capacity, you have to make sure that you add the rows for each flow temperature and ambient temperature as well. So make sure that you add them section by section to get all the information in. All the technical data, including the ENA register number and also proposal content, which you can usually get from the manufacturer's website. If you don't want to do that and you prefer for us to do it for you, then you can click on here, which is request new item. If you request a new item, you need to get the data sheet for the heat pump that you want. Click on email data sheet. What that will do is it should open up an email to us, which will have will get sent straight to us. All you need to do is make sure you attach that data sheet to that email, send it across to us, and we will make sure that we get that added. We will let you know when that has been added. So hopefully a good little time saving tool here for you. If you have any questions or if you need any help, obviously get in contact with your consultant. They're there to help you. And if you have any other feedback or any ideas of what you'd like Toolkit or Easy MCS to do, then do let us know. We take it all on board. Thanks very much for watching.